Seems like in the US, everyone has a prom story, or at least it was an event that everyone looked forward to. For me, I didn't grow up here, but we had our version of the prom. It was called a ball, and it was honestly pretty insignificant for me. I don't remember even taking anyone. I was definitely single. It's not like I was gonna get any mushu that night. Now, Joe Robinson, who is the founder and creative director of Joe Freshgoods, a longtime collaborator with New Balance, he has taken inspiration from love and its relationship with growth and color. I'll have more to say on that later, but he has created a collection from prom to Paris that is on the 990 V6. There are two colorways, one of which that I was able to get. Joe Freshgoods, New Balance, 990 V6, Prom Blue. Now, the shoe originally dropped on Joe Freshgoods' website on August 2nd for $220. There was a NewBalance.com drop as well on August 9th. And the inspiration behind the shoe, from his own words, I aim to create a story around love, the relationship with color, and growth. I've always been intrigued by the colors people choose for prom and the meanings behind some of these colors. For example, baby blue represented luxury in the early 2000s. Bald red is often associated with Parisian love. Now, this collection did come with two colorways. One, this prom blue, and the other one was that Paris red. Out of the two, the red one sold out super quickly, so I was only able to grab this one. And I will say, he's definitely right. As someone that grew up during the 2000s, a lot of people were obsessed with this baby blue color. The Denver Nuggets jersey back then was super popular for people that didn't even care about basketball. And personally, it's always stuck with me, even till this day. I think the UNC blue is still my favorite color on Jordan Brand sneakers. So when I saw this, I like all red shoes, but I actually preferred this one out of the two. So you can probably tell my first impressions of the shoe. I'm not even a huge New Balance lover. I just cannot like it as much as I like Jordans or Nikes in terms of the shape of the shoe, but the colorway, pretty bold, pretty out there. But because it is this baby blue, I really like it. And the upper of the shoe, the base, it is mesh, very soft mesh, no break-in time needed there. And on the overlays, there's a mix of synthetic materials as well as suede. So there is reflective 3M materials, very, very cool, very sleek looking. And then on the overlays, it is suede, and it does feel very nice. I like this type of suede, nice and smooth and plush. And if you're wondering, this is a made in USA New Balance shoe, so that means at least 70% of the materials on the shoe is domestically made. Now, moving up the tongue, you see on the lace debray 990 V6, just in case you forgot what shoe this is. And the laces that come out of the box, very light blue, and it does come with one extra set of laces that's almost the same, almost identical, but just slightly bluer, so more baby blue. Can barely tell the difference. I'm not even sure if the video can capture it very well, but there is one extra set of laces out of the two. Don't really mind which one. They look so similar. I choose either one, but I do appreciate them giving us an extra set. Topping it off at the tongue, you see Joe Freshgoods branding with the New Balance logo under. Moving on to the booty of the shoe, you'll see this heel counter, and on top, Joe Freshgoods branding with JFG in lower cases. And then right under, the slogan made for us, that actually came from the 990 V3 outside clothes. So familiar slogan there that they're using here as well. Now, the 990 V6 does use fuel cell foam, and that is a nitrogen-infused foam from New Balance that is supposed to help with responsiveness as well as kinetic energy return. Also comes with an end cap midsole. That is a lightweight type of foam that is encapsulated by a durable polyurethane rim. So you'll see end cap on the booty as well. I have more to say on sizing comfort later, but for casual use, walking around, this type of setup is really nice. And on the rubber outsole, New Balance branding, fuel cell on the cutout over here, endurance branding on the heel of the shoe, and then at the top, established in 1982 New Balance logo. And the insole of the shoe, it is also branded as well with the lowercase JFG Joe Freshgoods branding. And the quality of the insole, it's not like the best, but it does have a nice cushion on the heel area. But overall, it's decent, not the best. And the box of the shoe, it may look like a regular New Balance box, but on the side, Joe Freshgoods branding, made in USA, just in case you forgot. Made in USA, just in case you forgot. Made for us, the slogan that's used by Joe Freshgoods. New Balance made in USA again. Joe Freshgoods branding again. And finally, made in USA again. Joe Freshgoods branding. Now moving on to sizing and comfort, I'm a wide and flat footer. For the shoe, I went true to size. I will say, even though I have wide and flat feet, I probably could have gone down half a size. Maybe could have even used that very top eyelet to really secure my foot in place. There was a little bit of room, but overall the fit wasn't too bad. So whether or not you have wide feet, depending on the fit that you like, you could go true to size or maybe even go down half a size. And in terms of overall comfort, not surprising for a New Balance shoe, very comfortable, super lightweight. You can barely feel this shoe on feet, especially 95% of the time. I wear like Jordans, very clunky Jordan retros. This one is just so light. It's almost too light, but I know that's usually like a good thing for most people. It's such a nice, comfortable shoe. That in-cap midsole with the fuel cell foam, that works very well, especially if you're just like walking around in this shoe. Honestly, no complaints. Ankle area is pretty decently padded as well. Tongue is nice and soft. It's not like sharp that'll dig into your ankles. Yeah, really, very comfortable shoe. And that brings the total sole score of the New Balance Joe Freshgoods 990 V6 Prom Blue to 40 out of 50. A pretty good score compared to other collaborations. First, it is colorway. As a UNC blue lover, baby blue essentially. This is made for me. I think all blue is maybe a little bit too much, maybe sprinkled with some white, black, some other color to offset it, maybe better. I know it's different shades of blue, but overall, oh, still pretty delicious. Next, it is materials. It is a made in USA New Balance. The suede is super nice. The mesh, I don't love mesh overall. I think leather is king. Personal preference. Can't really say it's like bad quality mesh or anything. The 3M parts are cool. And in terms of the tech specs, I really enjoyed the combination of fuel cell and in-cap. So overall, I really like the materials on the shoe. Now in terms of the comfort of the shoe, not surprising for New Balance. Super lightweight, it's not super flat to the ground, but it's also not so soft where you feel like you're sinking in, and that actually is pretty bad for your knees. I really think for a walking and casual shoe, this strikes such a great balance. In terms of versatility of this shoe, for me this will always be a running focused shoe. So it's never going to be as versatile as like an Air Force One or Nike Dunk or even an Air Jordan 1. But in terms of the colorway, yeah, it's a bit much. It is a bit much. Despite my love for this colorway, for this shade of blue, baby blue in particular, it is a little bit too much. If it was like a white base sneaker with shades, with hints of this blue, I think it'd be super wearable. But on this shoe, with this color, this very monochrome color, I gotta be honest, I can't see too many occasions where I would just wear this shoe around. It is still one of those that I pull out for special occasions. So yeah, some people are very good at pulling off shoes like this, very loud shoes like this. Me, I'm not. I'm a simple man with a simple mind. Not super wearable for me. Now in terms of the storytelling, when you go research the inspiration behind this collaboration, I think it makes sense. Like he didn't just take this prom blue out of nowhere. If you grew up during that time, do know this color really represented something different. And you see different parts that are branded. The storytelling is not as like out there as the Armand Monet storytelling, where it comes with like a whole short film, branding everywhere. But it is still very decent. If you take your time to search the inspiration and origin of the shoe, you'll appreciate the storytelling of the shoe. There are some shoes where you can't see yourself wearing it like all the time, but for those special occasions when you want to go out of your comfort zone, where you want to push the boundaries a little bit, where you want to stand out when you're walking down the street, you do want people to do a double take. And I think a monochrome shoe like this in this baby blue color, that's one of those shoes. It's not super ridiculous where you're just clearly peacocking, but it is unique and different enough to really stand out. So that's it. Thanks for watching. So inclined. Let me know what you think of the Joe Freshgoods New Balance 990 V6 Prom Blue. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And remember, tomorrow may never come, so wear your shoes.